people are deciding to live in sheds instead of getting an apartment or paying a mortgage. And I don't blame them. Y'all gonna see why. I know the comments on this video gonna be real interesting. Hey y'all, family, you already know what to do, and if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. All right, let's get into it. Let's see how other people are living. We're gonna call this one Shed Life.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to my crib. Actually, it's really not my crib. We doing a tour of these tiny homes today. And look at this one, y'all! This one is so cute. It already comes with the electricity installed. And then the kicker, y'all, the kicker is the stairs. Okay, now come on upstairs with us. Come on. And look how much space. Like, y'all, I'm 5'3". This is how much space I got. I love this. This is fire.
It is. That could be a huge room. Okay, I see you. Nice little loft. All they got to do is the inner workings now, and that's going to be a nice pad. I can see it now.
I'm getting to the age now, actually, where I long for a shed. Like, there's something in my DNA when I just want a shed, and I want to spend time in a shed. I want to live in a shed. Like, I want to be a guy who has a shed and just goes in it and just does stuff. I don't know what I'm doing in there. You know how your old man would always be in the shed? And your mum would be like, go and get your dad. Where is he? He's probably in the shed. What was he doing out there? He was probably just sitting there. You know, my old man would always be like soldering old bits of electronics together, or, you know, fixing up some, like a radio that no one used. He'd just be in there doing it, you know? I love that, dude. I want to get a shed. You know, life without a shed ain't no life at all.
Life without a shed ain't no life at all. Hey, he said it. He got a nice setup in there too. It looked like a chill spot.
Why, yes, my teenagers choose to live in sheds in my backyard. So this is the shed of the 15-year-old. With the bougiest light you've ever seen in a shed. These two sheds are the tiny houses that we used to live in before we bought this house. This is the shed of the 18-year-old, and this is the shed that the college kid stays in when they come home. So this is college kids' shed. And yes, they all have electricity and heat. And this is the 18-year-old's shed.
They could clean it up a little bit, but it's cool that their kids can come home from college, or if they ever need somewhere to stay, they got their shed they can stay in. Don't have to worry about paying rent. I wouldn't even live on campus. There's no point. I would fix that up, though. Make it nice. Keeping the wealth in the family instead of paying rent to somebody else. You know, they could all contribute to building the family lineage. That's what it's all about. Working for your last name, not your first name.
So I live here by myself on 30 acres of land off the grid in southern Arizona. I know a lot of people are really struggling right now with high rents, high mortgages, struggling with extremely high utility bills, overall just not having a good go at it. So I've been living out here on my land very frugally in order to get ahead in the world. And while so many people are struggling and falling behind, taking out massive mortgages, massive amounts of debt, I have been living extremely frugally in the present so I can have more spending power and buying power in the future. And not just that, I also believe in freedom and being free from debt, free from crazy bills, free from paying huge amounts of money just to live. So I'm going to show you now what I've been living in for the past 4 years of my life. This has been my home sweet home for 4 years. I didn't even pay for this shed. I was actually gifted this shed in exchange for some work I did.
She talking about she's living frugally to get ahead. You already ahead. You got 30 acres of land. 30 acres, not 30. She's richer than all of us. Well, maybe if it's a millionaire watching, okay, we could debate that. But Mr. Millionaire, do you got 30 acres of land? She has the real wealth. You can't make more land. And then she didn't even have to pay for the shed. She got that free. See, I like that. I like that. She used her skills. She did some work in exchange for the shed. She living. She doing it. I ain't gonna lie. This Stan right here, I seen his YouTube videos before, like a year or two ago. This is his shed right here. He started young, 23. He was gifted some land, or it's the family land. Nobody was utilizing the shed like they should have been. He took the initiative.
It's your boy Stan, and we back with another video, man.
He got him a lot of land, looked like a fire pit. Yeah, see, look at all that land. Nice nature. Now look at that. From the outside, you wouldn't expect it to look like that. On the inside, that's how you want it to be. That's how you want it. You don't want nobody to know what you got in there. You want it to look like it's just a raggedy shed. Nobody would even bother him. They wouldn't try to break in. You don't want it to be attractive on the outside, but you want the inside to be nice. That's what he did. He made it nice. Yeah, he did good. I love seeing skin folk tapping into this information right here. Living shed life. No matter what people say, people gonna talk about you. They're gonna question you. They won't understand it, but they still doing it anyway. I love that. You know, our YT brothers and sisters, they always lived like this. They always knew how to survive. They had the survival skills and whatnot. We kind of lost it. We lost ours. It wasn't passed down like it should have been from, you know, our grandparents and so forth. Or maybe they passed it to our parents and our parents didn't use it and pass it down to us. I don't know, but it got lost somewhere down the line. I'm glad we coming back to it.
Oh, you live in a shed from B&Q. I'll tell you what, I don't ever have to pay a mortgage. I never have to pay... Oh, you live in a shed from B&Q. I'll tell you what, I don't ever have to pay a mortgage. I never have to pay council tax. And I can live in a beautiful place like this all year round. Unfortunately, I can only live here for half the year. But I would rather live in this house here than a £300,000 house I have to pay, or I spend paying for 35 years on a mortgage for. I have to give all my time to the government just to pay that off. No, thank you. I own this. I never have to pay anyone a cent apart from my electricity bills and my water bills. So yeah, and also my bills are a lot cheaper. I would rather live in this house here than live in a fancy £300,000 house, which isn't even that big in the UK because we all live in shoe boxes in the UK. I'd rather have this over that any day of the week. I don't have to work 35 years to pay a mortgage to live in a cold, miserable, boring country. I live out here peacefully and quiet. No one disturbs me out here. I have no neighbours. It is just me, myself and I. So yeah, take care everyone. God bless. Laugh if you want to live. If I say I live in a shed, it's a house to me and it's mortgage free and rent free and this and that free. So yeah, happy days. So yeah, take care. God bless. See you soon.
My boy Alex ain't had to flex like that. He said, I don't got no neighbors. He flexing hard. That man got nothing but peace and quiet. It's solitude. That's true peace of mind right there. That's what you call living abundantly to me. Y'all can think we crazy, but if you agree, drop it. I want to see the comments. Somebody said it's not a house nor a tin shed, it's a home. Peaceful and serene. A friendly reminder, peace of mind is important. Yes, peace of mind is priceless. Not just important, it's priceless. Most of us here in the islands come from homes like this. I don't understand that comment. That's a first world way of thinking. First world people gonna get humbled real quick. Give it a couple more years. They gonna wish they had a house like this or a shed.